life without parole. Never walk on the outside again. It's a possibility he'll get life without parole. Never see the outside again. Tell him what happened when they get caught up with that damn drive-by, what they gonna do to him. Yeah. And for a dumbass, unexplainable, unexcusable murder, life.
Jumped off the JFK to the BX way. I hold my square down firm, any part of the planet. Can't forget about Sean Bell, Mike Brown, Louima, Medina. Down the Mecca flow, stack it, let that money go swish. Now who's better than this? Ice show list. Get R. Kelly to take a wet piss on your bitch. Mama said ain't no pause button, anyone could get it. He hit it, but it's button to me, stunting to me. Frontin' ass niggas in my presence, getting levitated, hated, beloved. Knock them out and throw them dubs, kid. Fought them to the desert with this. Jaws the scientist, hook that batch up. Hope them sorry fools act up. Give me reason to trip. We in the belly of the beast. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a diamond stuck in some concrete. I bomb beach, you know me. I stays with the masterpiece. I'm a master beast, causing casualties. One wrong move, that's a fatality. What a tragedy. Why you wanna go and hurt your own self? That's so embarrassing. You better listen to Rocky's wife. You know you can't win. Keep pounding you out till you just submit. Stop talking, motherfucker. We don't hear that shit. Don't beat me in the head with a bunch of bullshit. Better go somewhere with that dumbass shit. Keep it gangster over here. Ain't got time for that shit. When I see you, motherfucker, I'ma bust your shit. You a fuck around, make me empty my whole clip.
Let the things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let the things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let the things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let the things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house.
No parole. I'll give you life. How you gonna explain that to a parole officer when they ask you, what did you shoot that man for? What the fuck you gonna say gonna justify you getting released? What you gonna do? Blame it on the rap?
Yes. We in the building. Jaws Imperial Big Freeze.
Yeah, boy, we in here.
Yes. You all right, Big Freeze?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go.
What part of the planet you in now?
You already know. Well, actually, I'm in Taylor, Michigan right now. I'm in
Taylor, Michigan. Okay.
I'm headed back to the crib. Going back to the D right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, riding glad and sliding through the city.
Riding dirty.
Getting the potholes. Yeah.
Riding dirty.
Yeah, let's get into it. Where we starting at today?
Man, wherever you want, man. We got to talk about that PMB thing, man, because that's they trying to blame it. They trying to blame it on the baby mama because she dropped the location, man. You heard about that?
Man, yeah.
Man, you can't even enjoy your mail. Drop a location. You know, I'm happy. I'm at Red Lobster.
Right,
you know,
right.
and you got to move.
Why drop a location though?
Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that anyway. But this is what they do now. You know what I mean? People want to. That's the times we living in now. You got to remember that.
Right.
That's the way they floss out. You know.
Right, but at the same time, your man is a high-profile man, and he got all that jewelry on. I don't know if she sent a pic, she posted a picture on Instagram or not. But it's some wolves out here. People hungry out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they've been hungry though, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't just start.
Nah, it ain't just start, but it's like it's something in the air right now. And your man being a rapper and all these rappers getting killed right now, why would you drop a location? That's not smart. Especially if you're in the hood.
So you blaming her as well?
She play a part. I ain't gonna say 100%, but it plays a part, man, because she should not have dropped that location, period. We don't know the whole circumstances of the story. Somebody could have just seen them going in there. There's many things that could have happened. I'm just saying it still was not a smart move to drop the location.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
I'm not saying he died because of her, but I am saying that was.
Well, that is why. Well, it kind of looks like it. You And they deleted. If you notice, she deleted the you know the location drop or the thing she dropped. So
I I tell you
she
what,
must
it's
she must
some.
feel some type of guilt. You know what I mean? For her to
Oh yeah, I'm
delete it,
sure she
so
do.
quick. Yeah, you shouldn't even be worrying about that at that point. You should be worrying about your baby father who just got because he didn't die right away. So anyway, she got that blood on her hands, man. She got that blood on
Oh
her
yeah,
hands, and
she definitely going into depression mode for sure.
overall, what pisses me off about the matter is people are not seeing it. They just like, oh well, that's just how it is, and he should have known better. Way and they're not looking at the fact of, things got to change because that shouldn't be acceptable. When has that been acceptable for your community to be crapped out like that? Well, you can't even have a meal with your family, and have to worry about. Now I get it, you're dangling steak in front of wolves, like people say. You got all the jewelry on and everything, but like a person can't work and have what they want. You know what I mean? That's like saying, oh, I brought this Louis Vuitton bag for $1,800. I worked hard for it, for somebody to come up and take it from you. That's not
Right,
right.
right. I feel you 100%. But you gotta
You buy a
understand,
nice
Tam.
car, people are jealous because you got a Lexus. They making the same amount of money as you, but they don't want to, save the same way you do. For example, is that okay
Right,
for you?
right. I agree with you 100%. But you got to understand, things seem to have changed, and as the young folks say, we on demon time right now. You know what I mean? Things seem to
No, yeah,
change
yeah.
after this
Oh
COVID
yeah, oh
shit
yeah,
and all the,
oh yeah.
people that got the PPP money and they ran out of it. They got a taste of what it feel like to have some money if they never had it before. And
Hmm.
so, when they see these guys, these rappers and all these things flossing their jewelry, flossing their money on the gram and all that stuff, and they find out this dude is right there, they know he got it, so they coming for him.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they may or may not meant to kill him, but shit, they came, and it's just not a good look with the location being shared.
Not to
Yeah,
mention, see, a lot of people are not mentioning Big Freeze. They that part of LA is so much beef going on because there's so many different crews in that little proximity of Inglewood, right? That
right,
he if he would have talked to anybody that's from LA, they should have warned him. So either it was, I'm gonna go anywhere I want anyway, or maybe who's to say? Because this is what people not they don't understand. Maybe he thought he was checked in.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Maybe he
exactly.
thought he was doing. And this is why I was just telling a partner of mine in Cali, Big Freeze, that check-in stuff is a big fraud. You know why? Because let's say you were the crew that I checked in, and that crew got a beef with another crew, and they see, hey, they could take care of two birds in one stone. They might not rob me because they can't get up close on me like that, but now I'm gonna get caught in the crossfire. Why? Because I'm
Right,
with the crew that got beef with the other crew, and here it is. I'm checked in with like I said, it's just crazy. It's stupid with a capital S. Okay, because there's no way in hell you could tell me your community is okay for your kids, your family, your mama, your wife. When here it is, you can't even trust going to the damn store, coming back the same way. Like
right, 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 right.
that pisses me off overall. It's like people acting like they blind, like they accepted what's going on now as being okay. And that should be
Exactly.
unacceptable. Yeah, man. I
Oh
got
yeah, oh
daughters, I
yeah.
got sons, I got moms that gotta stay in the fucking house. That ain't right.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, shit, same over here. Same thing. My kids, they don't really go out too often. It's
Why is
just,
that? The way it's set up, right?
right, a lot of that, yeah, shit. I mean, over here, we deal with more than just the people. We got so many patsy dogs running around here too, as well. So
Where's that at?
shit, right in
In
Detroit.
Detroit? Okay, okay.
Yeah, East
Yeah,
Side.
somebody might
Yeah,
be
so
listening from Texas or Wisconsin. They need to know what you're talking about. Because we had a bunch of wild dogs back in the days in New York. I heard they coming back. It was
yeah,
wild. Oh yeah, back. Oh man, shit, back in the '80s, man. Like around Yankee Stadium, man, we used to have the dogs chase. I mean, chase us. And these
oh
was these
yeah,
was packs of dogs. We was we were them
oh
crazy
yeah.
kids.
That's how I grew up too. Coming home, walking
Right.
to school, walking from school. Yeah, we used to run into that all the time. But yeah, back to the story. Um, so I'm sure there's going to be some type of footage coming out. And what do you think about these people sharing his body on social media?
You already know that's been happening since the guys in Chicago been getting killed and they just showing the grab. That's people are kind of already numb to that. Of course that's never all right. Guys taking his last moments alive, and that should never be film. That's what they used to call snuff films. People, them perverts used to buy stuff like that on the black market. People get sensationalized off of that. That to tell you the truth, that turns me off. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see other people's blood like that, and it just rides me to the core, Big Freeze. I don't care what race you are, what nationality, gender. It's just not right to take life, man. It's not right to take life. It's not right to throw your life away because that's a place that's pretty known, Roscoe's, even though it's in a bad
Yeah.
neighborhood. But that even more shows it's gonna be some camera work. So you know what? You put in that work, murdering somebody in that fashion. You think they're gonna have lenience on you? These people are throwing
Oh yeah.
themselves away, and I don't get it. And from a criminal standpoint, Big Freeze. I don't. Why aren't these people going to Beverly? And let me take that away because they are going to Beverly Hills, but not in that fashion. Like you hear
Right.
about all of these things in these neighborhood to neighborhood, and it's like, what are you really gonna get?
Right. Right. I mean,
Then you talk about high price jewelry. Where you gonna pawn that shit at? Not at the pawn shop,
they're gonna have to go down south somewhere. Shit.
bro. They gotta melt it. And once you're talking about melting
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
you gotta deal with whoever. Because remember, once you take that to any pawn shop, even if you go out of state. They deal with because I used to deal with pawn shops. They all have a situation with the police departments in their community, right? That they
right,
can't, like, say if I'm at a pawn shop and you get some jewelry that you sell me, I have to take pictures of it and describe it in the paper, give it to the detectives, and I can't sell that jewelry for I think it's 21 days or something like that. Yeah.
uh,
And that's because that's how they catch people that are you get these petty thieves. They go break in houses, get jewelry, they take it to the pawn shop, pawn it. They got their ID, they pawned it on. The detectives, they find that jewelry, boom, boom. Now you got a robbery case.
right, right,
oh,
right, right.
oh yeah,
Yes,
oh yeah.
yes. So,
Then, not to
uh,
mention, Big Freeze, that jewelry could be fake. Mm-hmm.
that's another thing. That part. So now, if it does turn out to be fake, now you done killed the man over some fake jury. Come
That's
on
been
now.
happening. That's been happening
I mean, you
forever. I
shouldn't do
think
it
that
over
a
no
lot
jury,
back in the
period. But
days.
I'm just saying,
No, yeah. Look at all
huh?
them people that was dying in the '80s over them big rope chains. That was hollow gold. That was shit. Yeah, people dying, man. You got
Hey,
people dying.
listen,
Remember with
I'm gonna keep it all the way
Jordan
100 with
sneakers?
you. Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna take you further than that. You remember the Walter Paytons? You remember that?
Damn, man. Your old ass
I,
got me on that one. You said Walter Payton.
yeah,
Who the fuck is
yeah.
that? That's
The
some
Walter
Detroit shit.
Paytons.
What's that?
Yeah, Walter Paytons. They was a kangaroo made by Kangaroo that came out in like 84, 85.
Damn,
People's getting
damn.
killed over them shoes. I had a pair of my damn
Yeah.
self. Shit. Hell
Well, shit.
yeah.
People in New York, they had the sheepskins, of course, but the leather bombers. Woo,
Yeah.
man. You didn't get that leather bomber up, man. They was smoking you. Yeah, a lot of people got killed over them leather bombers and them sheepskin coats, man. Oh yeah,
Right,
especially
right,
when
right.
they had the hat and the coat. Oh yeah, you had to get that up.
Yeah. I tell you
Yeah,
something over here in Detroit. As long as I know, people that got killed for it. It's the Cartier glasses. Yeah,
Cartier. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
They always been a major thing here in Detroit.
yeah, I've
Major
always heard
thing.
about that Cartiers. Yeah, and the crazy
Yeah.
thing is, you can't really tell if those are real. Them Cartiers, you gotta really look at them. You can't just like
Right.
back in the day, people used to get murdered over gazelles, right? Gazelles jack glasses, they had fake ones around my way. You could buy them for $10, $15. You couldn't really tell the difference. It's of course, if you looked at them real close, expected them, but from
Right.
the naked eye, you can't really tell. So there's people that actually literally got murdered. You know what I mean? For some $5 glasses that they might have been out of bounds or OT somewhere, and somebody because those
Yep.
glasses back in the days they ran from 4 to 600 easy.
Right. Right. Still
So
do.
it just
Well,
I don't know, man. It's just coming from a
shit.
a past criminal. It's bad karma, man. Bad karma. Yeah,
Yeah,
leave
no,
that shit alone.
Cardi,
Work
Cardi,
work for what you need.
right.
Man, 'cause all the stick up
Yeah,
kids I know
you
are
never
dead.
take from a working man.
No, yeah, dead. I'm talking about I ran with some stick up kids and they are dead. I was thinking about that the other day, man. I think two of them are locked up and only because they caught long bids. Dead. Yeah, that's it. That you gotta it brings a rotten core in you also. Think about those stick up kids you might grow up with, Sprees.
Uh,
Yeah, they you know what I mean? They either get strung out on drugs. Like I said, it's kind of like prostitutes, you know, how they got that inner pain they always dealing with. Yeah, it's a cruddy thing, man.
right,
It's
right,
a bad
right.
aura. You know, I'm big on aura, man. It's a bad aura.
Yeah, karma.
It's a bad
Yes,
aura, man.
sir. I agree with you.
You
I
know, you
agree
can't
with you.
constantly be
Listen,
doing that shit. That's a bad
and
aura.
then, yeah, yeah. So now, I done heard, I don't know which rapper or whatever said it, but he was like, stay out of LA is not a place to visit right now, you know.
It
But
hasn't been
shit.
for a minute. I think I told you that. It
Oh
hasn't
yeah,
been
oh
for a
yeah,
minute.
shit.
Remember when I went down there recently, man? I went down there like I had major beef just because, and I was in Brentwood, man. Brentwood, that's shit where OJ caught his case. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't the bad,
Okay.
but everywhere in LA, even in New York now. Remember, my whole family's in New York now.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere, the homeless are overtaking the cities. Okay, these major cities, and it's not just New York and California. Even in
Shit.
Chicago,
Look at
those
Phoenix.
well-to-do areas, Phoenix, okay, taking over. But I mean, LA is real bad, freeze. I'm talking about shit. I had an Airbnb in Brentwood, and like soon as you come out, two houses down, they had a tent, a homeless freaking tent. Like what
Right,
the,
right. Hmm.
same problem. I told you I'm dealing with in Phoenix with my kid. In the park, you can't go play because these tweakers done took over the park. That it's all over, man, all over.
I'm already knowing.
And I
So
don't. I don't think it's gonna get better. You think it's gonna get better?
not no, because it's some situations on the horizon that's gonna make
Talk
shit
about it.
even worse.
Talk about it.
Well,
You talk about that purge. Talk about it.
talk about what?
That
Oh,
purge,
okay.
man. I
We
know.
can,
Come on. I
yeah,
know you heard about it.
yeah,
Talk about
yeah.
it.
I heard about the purge. Yeah, that's another situation. See that shit right there. Man. This when we go back to that word demon time again. What the lawmakers that made that law? What was they thinking? They claim
Well, they
it's for the
said,
poor
yeah.
people,
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
but that's
You
who
don't
it's
think
gonna
it is?
affect. That's who it's gonna affect the most.
Why is that?
Because listen, a person go and commit aggravated assault, aggravated jumping and drinking and driving,
Hmm.
second degree murder, and they right back out on the street. Shit, you think
Mm.
they ain't going? Especially second degree murder. You don't think they going back to get whoever they can, so not to testify? Come on
Mm.
now. Yeah, all that stuff. Somebody breaking your house or somebody squatting in your garage or something. You can't. You got to do whatever you got to do to get them out there. Cause that police ain't gonna do nothing but give them a ticket. Come on now.
Yeah, but you don't think it's gonna be a lot of vigilante stuff? You could do
I
somebody
can
in, take them to your house and say, hey, they try to break in.
I can see that too. But I'm gonna tell you something that nobody y'all may not have thought about. And I said I dropped hints on this a couple times in a few of our shows. Listen, they bringing all these people from down across the border, right? Now I've talked about the 100 days, 100 nights before. I talked to my cousin last week, and she was talking about how they dropping them off in Chicago too. Now
Yeah.
think about this. Say it's mafia, a lot of people coming from the mafia over there, right?
Yeah.
And they're coming to handle business to get rid of our people, and they not getting consequences like that. That's a whole nother situation that nobody might have even thought about. A purge. Think about the purge, the movie The Purge. They were out to get black people in that movie. Am I right or am I wrong?
I thought they was out to get big booty girls.
No, but on a serious note, real
No,
talk.
no. Why would you say that? That purge, they was killing everybody in that shit. It was more or less the people that had beef. But I know what you're saying, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
send
but
out
the
messages in movies
the
and stuff. But
the
yeah,
the prime targets was the people they considered undesirable.
yeah,
Those
okay,
were the
okay.
prime targets in the movie.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's another level of it. Because if people not really getting consequences, what's gonna stop them from not doing it, getting a ticket that they probably ain't even gonna pay? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I get it.
Hey, and all the gang beef. Oh, it's gonna get out of. It's already out of control, but this gonna take it to a whole nother level. Whole nother level.
Yeah, but they
You
only
know what
doing
I'm
it
saying?
in Illinois or what?
Huh?
Is it
Illinois, as
only
far
gonna
as
be in?
no, listen. This is what I believe. They passed that law there. They'll pass it in New York. They pass it in New York. They pass it in California. And then after those states, it'll go nationwide.
Hmm.
Once the big cities look, I believe it'll go through the Democratic cities first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where most of us live. And for whatever reason, we keep on voting for these Democrats. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, but damn it, after this shit right here, why would you vote for them ever again? We need
Mm-hmm.
some new young blood, young talent to rise up because this shit right here is out of control. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
time. Big
And
time.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you,
I
I'm gonna
agree.
tell you something. I've been saying this. I said this on 2 or 3 shows. So, um, on the 15th, right? The trains, the rail yards, they may go on strike on the 16th. There's been a law in place for a very long time that they could not go on strike because it would be too catastrophic for the country. That law ends on the 15th. So on the 16th, they can go on strike. I also hear UPS and FedEx are talking about going on strike as well. So if you had a trains, UPS, FedEx all on strike, ain't too much freight moving. That causes another issue, and people be upset about it. More aggression. You know,
Yeah,
America is a boiling pot right now. It ready to blow,
ready to
ready to
blow.
blow.
Yeah,
So,
you ain't lying.
so yeah, like all everybody, you got to be careful. Watch yourself. Don't let your kids walk around by themselves, especially girls. That's
Why is
for
that?
sure. You see, hey, with all this craziness going on, you don't think these folks will snatch these kids up? Think about in Chicago for kidnap. That's not a punishable crime once this law is in
Oh
effect.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I see where
Oh
you're going.
yeah, oh
Damn.
yeah, these
Criminals,
things,
criminals coming out to play. Criminals coming out to play.
and
Yeah, man.
just like we talked about a couple shows ago when we was talking about how now they have the stuff that they're putting on the car handles like some piece of tissue.
Yeah.
uh, it's the poison. So once you touch it, you get sick, pass out, whatever. Man, this
Yeah.
shit is come on now. Hey, Second Amendment right. Shit, you bet. Hey, you better get
So,
what you need to get and have it at all times.
well, that's definitely
Yeah,
needed. That's needed even regardless. We
this go back to the
big starts on that, and just gotta protect yourself.
yeah, like they used to say back in the day, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Definitely is. So
yeah,
what do
I
you
mean,
think? What do you think people need to do? Go Republican?
listen, I have no confidence in neither party. Like I said. I think we need some new blood, some new energy, new ideas. That's what I believe. Because everybody else is bought and paid for. Everybody
True.
else is bought and paid for. Sold out. Sold America out. Shit.
Hmm.
So why you look at all this money that's going overseas, and we got these problems right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sold out. That's what it come down to. So people gotta get it together. We either gonna come together and create change, or we gonna suffer
Well, that change, I
quietly.
believe that change is gonna come with a bunch of turmoil because it's so much far past negative. If you notice, with the
Hmm.
whole, undermining that they're doing with the, putting the illegals in, the whole thing with society, how you can't parent your kids. They took control of that, slowly and slowly and more through the years. You have no control over your kids.
Right, right, right.
So what,
Yep.
what do you think? What do you? That's a no-brainer. Like what happens with a kid that doesn't listen? You think they're gonna turn out good? Like really?
Hmm.
So if I
Yeah.
can't test out, and I get it, there was past, you know, past pain. These kids that was getting beaten, brutalized, murdered. Look at the case we just
Hmm.
talked about with the kids that got drowned and everything. Yes, that's gonna happen, but they can set up safeguards, for things like that. But you can't take away the parenting because it definitely bleeds out into society where it's gonna turn things negative. And then that's
Yeah.
where you
You
get
can't
that.
you can't take out the parents. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. This piss poor education system. That's another thing. These kids are not getting a true education, a real education.
Well, they
So
get they get their education.
right, these kids, a lot of these kids coming out of high school crippled, not
Yeah.
knowing a damn thing.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They need to teach. I mean, they need to start this from young
Start
ages.
what?
Well, like I said, financial literacy. I said that before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A different teach, yeah, yeah.
start teaching
Because I know
trade.
they doing some hard ass math. Cause my 10-year-old came home with some math. I'm like, God damn, show your mama.
I'm gonna tell.
So
I'm gonna tell you another thing. When Obama was in office and he changed the education system and he changed the way they do math and stuff like that, so the way we did math and the way they did math is totally different.
yeah,
So it's a disconnect. So a lot of people didn't know how to teach their kids the stuff that they learned in the school, even though it's the same thing, but they made it different.
they made it different. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
believe me, a lot of that math, you're not even gonna use anymore.
right.
Sometimes,
Hey, that's another thing. Irrelevant.
yeah,
A lot of that stuff
they
is
do.
not gonna. A lot of things
Yeah.
they learn in school, they will not need in the real world. Flat out. Listen, I think they need to start putting home economics back in school. Honestly, all
And
these
trades. Remember, they had
and
trades
trade.
in high school. They actually had
Well,
trades to where,
well, they got.
you know,
Well, they
you
still
damn near
got
was
them.
set by the time you got out of high school. Yeah, but
No,
those are the high schools well to do. I've noticed.
right, right. Yeah, they
Oh
put
yeah,
them. They got them here again. Yeah, not all the
that's
high
good.
schools, but we got some trades,
Yeah,
in the high schools.
and how's that? The good high schools or the what? Just mediocre ones? Which ones?
Yeah, they're just the regular high school, not
Okay, that's
not
good.
not like the top notch or whatever. So what you do is you go to school half the day, and then they bus you to the trade school for the other half
Uh,
of the day. Yeah, and then depending on where you at, like the school right down the street from me, they just built a whole new building last year to teach people trade. They can learn to be nurses. They can learn how to do video audio production. They can learn how to do what else they got up there? I don't remember what else they got up there. But yeah, they got a few things up there that's pretty good. And
Yeah.
then they just built a whole over here in Detroit, Michigan. They just built a whole building for people to go learn trades. And the other thing, they have a program here where you could get paid to learn a trade. So
Wow.
that's a
Hopefully
good
people
thing.
are taking advantage. Take advantage of that. That's what,
And that's another thing. People gotta want to take advantage of it. You know,
yeah.
that's
Yep.
true too. So yeah, I
I know it's
mean,
a lot. A lot of these kids
yeah,
know it all.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't feel they gotta listen. The parents are dinosaurs. They don't know it. Things done changed. Mom, let me do my own
Right,
thing. It's that type of mind frame. Just gotta
right,
be there
right.
for your
I
kids.
agree with you.
Just
Agree
got to be
with
there
you.
for your kids. They're not listening like before. I would say, good 30, 40 years ago, people kind of listened to the guidance of their parents. Even
Yep.
more, even another 80 years ago, you did what your parents
Right.
said. Bottom line, they said you're
And
gonna be a doctor, you actually went to be a doctor. They said you were gonna be an author, so you kind of, I
I
don't
tell you,
totally agree with that, but yeah, these
and
kids need to take more guidance.
I'm gonna tell you another thing that's a little broken. The elders are not being elders anymore. You know, I like you see grandma twerking on social media now.
Well,
You
ain't
know what
nothing
I
wrong with
mean?
that now. Hey, I see this grandma on my Instagram, boy. Woo-wee! I'm about to fly her
I,
out.
I think I know. You talking about the one that was on the bed, making that mud shake? She had the little food, the little plate. Yeah. But
Nah,
yeah,
send me that one. Nah, I know what that one. I'm going with the one with the gray hairs. She be like, oh yeah, yeah. She know what she working with.
but yeah, I
No, but
mean,
I know what you're saying. People got to definitely play their position, and yeah, you don't need
yeah,
to be 60 years old, with your funky monkey all out. You at the supermarket with a motherfucker a G
yeah,
string with a string on, and
yeah.
you give me
I
that
ain't gonna,
look down like.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these grandmas looking
No,
good.
yeah, you got it. Yeah, but this is the thing, Big Freeze. People got to understand, man. Just because you got a good, and this is what I try to explain to my man. He always wanted his joint out there looking all crazy, and he already got an assault case. He got a pretty joint, but she, just like she damn near in the strip club, and
Right.
you got to remember it's a respect thing, and that's what I told both of them. Bottom line, you look good. You want to do that freaky shit? Do that shit in the bedroom. Do that shit in your house. You know what I mean? You got to be respectful, and you got to also think about your man, just like think about your woman. They say you're a muscle man and all that. You don't need to be out there at certain places. I ain't saying you can't go to a supermarket with a damn tank top, but you dress for the part is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So here it is, your girl. She's going out. She's looking too slutty. That makes you look bad. You don't think so?
Oh yeah, I agree with. I agree with
Yeah.
you.
So you know what I mean? Dudes got it. Yeah. Like, oh man, I be seeing these girls because I'm right by a gym, man. They be girls, with the shorts. I mean, too short, where you can't even bend down. The shit is all up your crack, and you disrespecting your man. You don't even know it. You know. He's looking at every goddamn guy, to see if
Oh,
he's looking, and
oh yeah.
like, come on, you don't need that. Yeah. Don't disrespect your man like that, ladies. For real, for real. I'm not saying you can't look sexy, but you know what you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all be looking in that mirror. You
Hmm.
know how y'all be turning around, seeing how your shit look. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, cause some of these girls they look like they dressing like they don't even look. They don't even look in the mirror. Freeze. This girl
Hey,
just looking at free
I,
mirror, man. She got them damn rolls wearing some. Man, I seen a girl with. I ain't trying to fat shame free, but this girl had like at least 3, 4 rolls, and she had the audacity to wear one of them damn short shirts. Like, come on now, don't do
mm,
that shit.
Lizzo.
Yeah,
That's the
so
Lizzo effect.
that's the Lizzo effect. Oh shit, I'm gonna get that backlash. No, it's all. Hey, shit, I'll take me a big mama, but you gotta have but it goes even a dime piece, man. And this is a thing taken from a cold stone freak. We a real man wants a freak in the bedroom. You don't need that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't gotta do
Right.
it like that. Yeah, say that shit for the house, or we one on one. Just like with a man. A real woman that wants a real man should want a man that it's just secluded you. You ain't got to share him with somebody else. You ain't got to, worry about him disrespecting you. when you're not around, that's the main thing. Like, come on now. Yeah.
Right. I agree with you 100%.
If you look good, that shit gonna shine regardless. You don't have to fucking man. Yeah, I'm good on that. Like I said, that's a big turn off to me. I want a girl that want to explore and do her thing. But yeah, I don't need no girl. If you got 20 pictures and five of them are showing your five of them are showing your face and the rest of them showing your booty, we good. I'm
Cause you,
good. I need something more superstar status than that.
cause you already know what that DM looking like.
Yeah, but that don't
It's
bother
a
me, man.
headache.
Shit, if you gonna play, you gonna play anyway. Exactly. But yeah, you shouldn't be if you're looking for that, like I said, it depends what you're looking for though. Some people looking for that, they like that type of excitement. I'm good on that, you know. I want a girl that's stern that she don't need that type of, accolades. She already knows she's the shit.
Right,
See, that's
right,
that's
right,
what people don't need to understand. Yeah, some people need that, man and woman. Some people need them accolades where, nah, I don't need that. I'm good, you know.
right, right. Yep, yep. I
I'm
agree with
I'm
you, man.
solidified in my spot. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, people, everybody need to get themselves together. Like you say, be on their best behavior.
yeah,
But
yeah.
right now,
And that's what I tell my. Go ahead.
right now, it just seems like we're in a different time and things is crazy.
Why you say that?
And anything seem normal to you right now? Shit, look at our last couple presidents alone.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a
Shit,
scammer for the last president, man. My man Trump, boy.
got got got
He said
one scammer and one dude with old timers.
he said I'm taking home stuff I don't supposed to, allegedly. You know the funny
Right.
part? It ain't really funny because the sad part is like some terrorists could went up in his crib and took that, took things that supposedly, deemed as top secret, like not top secret, top secret.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
and he would just have these things laying around. It's like, wow, man, you all that money, you couldn't have a side house where you just put that stuff and yeah, he definitely a keystone president, and that's my man Trump. But you got to call it as it is.
Right. 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 So that's crazy. So, man, we
You know
we
he should
we.
be in prison. You don't think so?
Oh yeah. Well,
If that was
I,
Obama, shit,
yeah,
they would have locked
yeah.
his daughters up.
Right. Right. Shoot, a whole generation got to go.
Yep. Just take
Uh,
them all. They all resisting arrest.
how do I know if they probably be talking about he trading secrets with the enemy?
No, that's what I first thought. You didn't think that? With
Oh
Trump,
yeah.
I thought, okay,
Oh
they
yeah.
trying to, give him one of those espionage charges. Because remember, you could get one of them. Remember, think about it. If I'm looking at some stuff, I don't supposed to take this because remember they got cameras now. Remember the old movies? You would see the spy movies. The guy would come with the little camera in his shoe and take pictures of the stuff. And you know what I mean? Now you got a
Yep.
camera, so you can get some top. That's the same thing with the what's that? The Young Thug case. How those people are taking pictures of the discovery and showing people. That's how they found out who the snitch was. So yeah, the top secret stuff. Remember, once you take it out of the building where it's supposed to be, or wherever it's located,
Hmm.
it's supposed to be not top secret anymore. That's the whole
Right.
reason. Yeah, it's like man, because you don't know who looked at it. So yeah, he
Exactly.
just that wasn't a very
Again,
smart thing for him to do,
and then with
especially.
his alleged affiliation with Russia, that's
Yep,
another thing.
yep.
So
He,
you don't know.
he definitely got that opportunist shit in him. You seen what he did? Come on, like I was just telling a boy. Let me ask you a question. What you think he did with Lil Wayne and what's his name? Kodak Black. You think he just got them out? You don't think he took an underhand payment?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
hmm
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
But he do
Yeah.
he I think he did that for his image.
Yeah, but he didn't take a payment. He ain't just do that for the you owe me one.
Right,
I
right,
don't
right.
know. Oh
Now,
yeah.
what I'm saying is I think he probably did that for his image because his image was so bad, saying he was racist and all these different things. So he set two people that would consider be, iconic in our community,
Hmm.
free.
For a little fee too. No.
I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Definitely for free.
Well, it can go either way. Probably both.
What do you
Hmm.
mean both? Explain, elaborate.
Could have took that fee and helped his image by letting them out.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant something more additional.
Oh, okay, okay. Nah, nah. I think those are definitely two possibilities.
Now let me get back on another thing, man. Something I want to get into with you about a guy who's been doing a lot of press lately. He's supposed to be doing a documentary right now. I don't know how I feel personally about him. Of course I don't know him. His name's Gangsta Baby, Birdman's brother, right?
Hmm.
He's
Yeah.
he's going at yeah, he went him and Boosie had a little thing. He said Boosie was in PC and I guess people got at his neck over that and he's had to apologize. And he's just the and I want to go over this with you. Like I said, I want to keep hammering about him, but he kind of reminds me of like a Charleston White. Yeah, he's not beefing or nothing like that, but and I guess he's doing what everybody else is doing with the algorithm. They just going along with starting up these fake beefs and everything because he's doing that
Yep.
with anybody that'll say his name with some type of attention. He's just going back and then they'll apologize. I don't know. It just once going right with what you said, Freeze. Things are so movie like right now. It's like everything's a soap opera. It's like, come on, when is gonna be reality again? But how do you
WWE.
feel about him?
Man, honestly, I don't feel nothing about him. Honestly, and I'm gonna tell you why. That man living his life, I'm living mine.
No, yeah, I
It,
know. We just talking.
just he's doing it to get money. He's keeping his name relevant. So the more people talk about him, the more stuff he got to say on his channel, which brings viewers, which brings income. And he said that himself,
Hmm.
you know. So that's all I got to say about him right now. He did. Hey, he did what he
Yeah, but it's
did.
it's a it's a bigger thing than that. And I think I might be wording it wrong. But for example, like he was talking about because he snitched to get out, right? He's
Right,
claiming that he just only snitched on. And see, this is the thing. Like I said, people are not. That's why I want to unpack it a little bit, Freeze. See, people are not looking at you. They'll just go with what a person tells them. Which really, I don't. I'm not involved with nothing to him. I don't know him. I'm not from New Orleans, but I do know when you up in the feds like that, and you got the type of time that he got, you ain't just telling them about some couple of bodies and that's it. When here it is, I heard he was wearing the wire when he was up in there. When which that's not here nor there, but it goes back into the facade of our community, how it's being messed up by everybody thinking you have to have this certain code and all this when nobody's really following that. And then
right,
on
right.
top of that, the people that are fronting like they are, like Baby, for example, who was taking care of him all of these years. And then all of a sudden he
Mm,
gets out, and because of your image, you don't want to do with him. I'm quite sure he probably still deals with him, on a one-on-one, but that's just being fake. Instead of him just coming, like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff, and I get it, but I don't because I would be more, at ease if they was to come to the public and just say, this is a healing moment. I did some wrong before, and what I mean, this is my brother, and woo woo woo. Because tell you the truth, not that I'm with snitching, but I'm a criminal. And I know one thing, you don't supposed to be doing crime around people. You don't supposed to be telling people. You don't supposed, I could go on and on. So here it is. If somebody goes to the police on you, why are you gonna be upset? You know?
hey, yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna
It
tell
don't
you
when
one
did
thing.
when did crimes become a thing for everybody? Like if me and Big Freeze are doing something, somebody else should know. Big Freeze shouldn't be pillow talking. He shouldn't be telling his girl his baby mother. He's none of nobody because that's those are the unwritten rules that these people are not following now. So
Hmm.
here it is. If I go do something, I'm supposed to do it slick enough to where the average public don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, like man, yeah. I want my kids to be in safety. I want them to be in nice harmony
Agree.
where they living, walking. I don't want them got to watch their back every goddamn second. Like my goddamn niece and nephew have to do up in New York. Why? Because it's a damn war zone now. Shit.
Hmm. How about so? We did that, so they won't have to do that.
Yeah, well, it's kind of back. It's kind of backfiring now.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you. But it's a lot of stuff that got to be done in the community. A lot of work need to be done in the community. At the end of the day, people need. Uh, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it come back to knowledge of self, having that self love, and then learning real financial information, so you
So
could
you can
build.
stay
You
afloat.
could, yeah, yeah. So you could build. Not even just to stay afloat. To shit, create your own boat. Shit,
Oh yeah. Okay.
create wealth and pass it down. Like we need to, a lot of us need to learn about life insurance policies, and we all need to have them. That's another way
Right.
of passing on wealth to the next generation. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Plus, you could borrow against that will. I mean that life
Life
insurance.
insurance.
So it's a lot of things we most of us don't even know.
Mhm.
It's a lot of things we don't know that other people know, which gives them a far better advantage. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So yeah, just those things. But right now, I'm gonna have to get ready to wrap it up.
Yeah. We about to
Yes,
tap
sir.
out.
We
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 about
gonna
to
have to
tap out.
yeah we
Hold
gonna
it down,
we
big freeze.
yeah we gonna have to have a part two.
Yeah, we definitely are.
My mic went off. My bad. Yeah. Part we gonna have to have part two. Get into that. Yeah, that type of stuff right there. What you got on the video right now? Yeah, we gotta get on that. All right, y'all. I'm out. Big freeze.
This is about. That's what this is about. Put it down. Put in that work. Hold it down.
Wicked bitch trick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch trick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch trick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. No mistake, money, money, stack and make money. Tuck it in, we coming in, shine, heard you bubbling. Wrong move, oh boy, you in trouble, man. Got your pro quarterback, nigga fumbling. Trying to hate on me now, but yo, you crumbling. Got so many styles, she's all in love with them. You too much, trying to hold grip in the clutch. Got my hustle on Def Jam with my rustle on, put my muscle on, stack it up. But baby, won't you back it up? I'm about to burst down pearl, you gift with the curse. You like my baby mama dripping, bitch, but wait, it gets worse. She wanna be the top dog, Louis Gucci purse. See them sparkles in the party, no jobs about the body. Make some noise with this, baby girl is poisonous. All bitter, I got a true queen, don't need nothing with her. But how you leave her gon' be crucial, yo. Beefing with a stupid hoe, I'm such a jerk. Gotta blame my own stupid self. Cause yo, misery loves company. Them streets steady bumping me. She wasn't worth the headache, so I had to kill her dead weight. Make the glove fit on some perfect love shit. Wicked bitch trick me, yo, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch trick me, yo, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch trick me, yo, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch trick me, yo, sleeping with the enemy. No mistake, money, money, stack and make money, money.
Say hello to the bad guy, I just arrived. I can see you looking from the corner of your eye. I'm young, flying, flashy, crazy and wild. They pointing their fingers, judging my style. Bet you never seen nothing like me. I get it in, going hard, squeezing till I pop in the air. Squeeze just to relieve, I light it up. That's why the lights on me, a star-studded affair. Helicopters here, the news reporters even had to come through here. Lights, camera, and action when I get it popping in the air. That's probably what happened. Making moves in the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, Staten Island. I'm smoothing and satin. We play the action every time I get it cracking. The MVP from NYC, the realest people all over the world come to see me. I'm the bad guy, never seen one like me. I'm the bad guy, never seen one like me.
Wicked bitch pick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch pick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. Wicked bitch pick me, oh, sleeping with the enemy. No mistake, money, money, stack and make money, money. No mistake, money, money, stack and make money, money. No mistake, money, money, stack and make money, money.